Hello, I'm Akabane101. You're watching a Let's Play of Demon's Souls. Demon's Souls 2020 is made by BluePoint Games for the PlayStation 5, published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. Demon's Souls 2020 is a remake of FromSoftware's Demon's Souls, of which was published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, BANDAI Namco, and Atlus on February 5th, 2009 for the PlayStation 3. You may also know BluePoint for their expertly crafted recreation of Shadow of the Colossus for the PlayStation 4, released back in 2018. And now, it's time to begin our first playthrough of Demon's Souls 2020, as they didn't decide to put the name Remake in the title. Regardless though, I will not be talking during cutscenes, I will be talking during gameplay, and please enjoy this intro to the game. And here we are, in the intro to Demon's Souls 2020. The thing is, I do want to show you guys the settings real quick, as there is some cool new features available in the remake. And those features being Show Helmet, which means now you can have your helmet on or off, as there is a new character customization editor in the game, which is far more advanced than what we had before in any previous Souls game, in my opinion anyway. At least it looks a lot better. I mean, it's about the same, I guess you could say, of the previous games, but at the end of the day, it looks a lot better. I like it. I'm a big fan. And we got HUD! We can change it to be dynamic, much like Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. So now, gone are the days where you have this massive HUD on screen throughout the entirety of the game. You can even enable and disable HUD backing to make it a little bit easier displayed on screen. Very cool stuff. Other than that, we can add trigger effects and things with the controller. Everything is really set to default, and we're playing on performance mode. So let's go ahead and start a brand new game of Demon's Souls. As we connect to the server, we are playing online, so if I get invaded and murdered, blame the community, not me, for my bad play. Regardless, though, we do have a chance to name our character. He shall be named Tim, after the glorious Tim Rogers, of which I ripped off for the beginning of this video, and we have a choice of classes that we can pick. So obviously, if you've never played a Souls game before, you may be like, what do classes have to do in the game? Are they only able to use certain types of weapons or gear or armor or something along those lines? The answer is no. You can use any weapon in the game regardless of who you pick. If you pick something like a priest, you could end up looking something like a warrior by the end. The only thing that really matters is that your class starts with specific stats, such as vitality, intelligence, endurance, strength, dexterity, magic, faith, and luck, as well as different gear to prepare you for your journey. But at the end of the day, anything can end up being anything. Your starting stats are just to kind of aid you with the current equipped items that you start with. You may also notice that in some of these images, the character is hunched over or standing with his back up straight. That just is essentially your weight. The gear that you have currently equipped will affect your weight and essentially will allow you to roll quickly or slowly. And depending on the roll speed, you might have an easier or more difficult time to get out of the way of the enemy, although certain classes might have more affinity to being able to take more damage, such as the Knight, because they have really heavy, thick armor on. But of course, we can always just take this stuff off and reduce the weight that's currently on our character. You can see here the Knight has both a sword and a mail breaker that you can swap off with his sword, and then also has a shield on his left hand. Also, the classes will have different items on them as well, but most of these items are things that you'll just find throughout the game. For example, the royalty guy here will have a spell that you can use straight up off the bat, which is really, really nice stuff. Anyway, we'll be a basic boy and choose the Knight. I know, I'm sure every YouTuber in the history of YouTube has chosen Knight so far, not only in the 2020 release of Demon's Souls, but also the 2009 release for their first playthrough of the game. But let's be honest, the art style here has been just amped up to 11. Absolutely gorgeous character models, and I love the look of the Fluted Knight set. I also played the Fluted Knight in the Dark Souls tabletop, so that was a lot of fun as well. So I'm a little bit biased here, as I want to play the Knight once more. Also, the Dark Souls board game, the enemies are easy. The bosses, very freaking hard. I don't know how the hell anyone deals with this crap ever. So we have a few choices here in different types of starting items. I'm going to go for the Providential Ring, which raises our item discovery, which means enemies might potentially drop more items, which means grass, which grass is your healing item in the game. There are no Estus flasks in Demon's Souls, which inherently makes Demon's Souls slightly easier or slightly more difficult depending on how you look at it. If you farm, you can have tons of grass, way more than any amount of Estus flasks you could have in Dark Souls. But if you don't farm and you get hit a lot or killed a lot and you're spending your grass a lot, you could end up with barely any grass and you might be forced to go farming to grab some more. It's always a possibility anyway in the game, but item discovery should hopefully make it so we don't have to grind nearly as much. So under our creations here, we have saved creations. So if I made a previous character in advance, like a smart YouTuber, I would have done so, but of course I did not. So we're going to go into Foundation. And again, you can choose your body type, type A and type B. I believe type A is a female body and type B is a male body, but you can also change your animation style. So if you want to have more of like a masculine posture as you walk around, you can do that. Or if you want to walk around with a slightly more feminine style, these are both animation styles based off the original Demon's Souls as well. So you can make your character look exactly how you want to portray them. Much like how Monster Hunter World decided to do its style of character customization and creation. The top 3 voices are female, bottom 3 voices are male, and under appearance here we can choose a bunch of wonderful presets. Of course, for the first one we got Jon Snow, and we can really just go all the way into like alien territory here, where we have purple monsters and dwarves from Warhammer Fantasy. But although he's, wearing quite a lot of clothes, this dwarf. And also we have female presets, so if you choose like the male body type, you can still pick female looking exteriors and things like that. It's really, really cool stuff, very advanced and very all-encompassing, if words actually come out of my mouth properly when I try to say them, but unfortunately sometimes it doesn't work out. Let's go with this guy. I like his demeanor, I guess. And I'll make it look like he's never left his house in the past 7,000 years. And then we can also change the face to be a little bit different if we want, as well as other parts of the jaw, what have you. There we go. That looks a little bit nicer. You can also fine-tune width, height, depth. Everything that you've come to expect with character customization, and then some. It's really, really detailed stuff here, and you can tell why they added the ability to hide your helmet. Because of how advanced this setup is. Other than that, though, I think we're just going to change the hair. But I'm just going to go quickly scroll through everything here. There we go. What kind of hairstyle do I want? You know what? We'll go for something like this. Great. And that's actually kind of my hairstyle there. It just looks like I got out of bed and then I did nothing with it. And that's my hair for the day. And then I go off to work. It's great. I love it. All right. And let's see here. Oh yeah, beard physics are in the game. Yeah, you can just see the strands of hair that bind us. It's great. It's good stuff. High quality. I don't really need that thick of a beard, but just in case you guys are trying to see what kind of beards we got, that's pretty much it. And it's different types of beards. Like, it's the mustache, the chin, and then the sideburns here, which is really, really cool. You can go straight up mutton chops and stuff like that. Very, very cool. Very, very detailed. Like, honestly, I'll take this over, like, BDO's setup any day. BDO being Black Desert Online. I know Black Desert Online has an incredible character creator, but I think I like this one a little bit more. It's a little bit easier to work with, although I'm sure you can get much greater results with BDOs overall. And of course, you can change the color here, but we're just going to leave it the way that it is. I think that's relatively okay. Kind of like a gruffer, more badass-looking version of myself in every way, shape, and form. Also looks incredibly tired, because he woke up after 4 hours and now is like, oh god, I have to go to work. What a nightmare. And then lastly, we got our tattoos and all this good stuff. Nice. All right, and we can also have scarring, of course, because, you know, why not? Why not have scarring? Or, you know, you had a lot of acne in life, so now you just have permanent scarring on you. You know what? I'll put that in there. There we go. That's accurate. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's begin and finalize our character. And of course we have this helmet on, so we can't even see our face that we just made, so it works out.
King Alant the Twelfth, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valifax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had roused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls lose also their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valifax also spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors lured by the possibilities braved the fissure to breach the accursed land, but none have returned. Pure of the Twin Fangs, yet the silent chief, Saint Urbane, Scurva the Wanderer, the sixth Saint Astraea with her night Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Ah, has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Would you like to play the journey to the Nexus? That's actually really convenient. Yes, I would, though.
brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you to the fissure. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Alright, and here we are in Demon's Souls Remake. Fantastic, and we can't go back, unfortunately. We can never go back to the original. How dare, they walled off the door. Of course, we got messages on the ground we can read to teach us the various mechanics of the game. Of course, the biggest update being omnidirectional. You not gonna attack me, bro? Does he even attack? Does the first enemy attack you? Wait, does the first enemy not attack you? Or is his AI weird? I don't think the first enemy attacks you, dude. Come at me, bro. I'm not even locked on anymore. I'll show my back to you. Backstab me, dude. Alright, so everyone says that Demon's Souls is like the hardest game. And the first enemy doesn't even attack you, so I mean, you know. I kid, of course. I think Demon's Souls is considered the easiest in the entire Souls series. Although that doesn't mean it's a particularly easy game. But, yeah. Yeah, this guy just doesn't give a shit, bro. He just tracks you. And that's about it. This guy is to teach you to press R1 to kill. As you may notice, the motion blur's on. Also, watch this video in 1440p so you can get the greatest experience of all time. Alright, this guy's gonna be our friend. He can just follow us around. Now, I have not actually finished Demon's Souls, so the chances of me finishing this playthrough without any deaths is very low. In fact, there will most likely be lots of dying. To be expected, of course. Alright, this guy has to attack me. A whole 3 souls. This guy's still following me. Oh, no, he gave up. His aggro range is gone. Now, what's this here? What did this say? L1 to guard. Very nice. Now, you may be wondering, why are we not playing in glorious 4K? And the answer to that is that I don't want the game to run at 2 FPS, and also I don't have the ability to record a 4K signal, unfortunately. So, all we got is 1080p 60, which is fine enough for me. I will take a lower resolution for a higher frame rate. Oh, okay. Any day of the week. Now, one thing that's kind of cool is Demon's Souls also offers a 3D audio option, as the PlayStation 5 features a version of Tempest 3D audio inside of its software or hardware. I don't know how exactly it works. Digital Foundry knows way more than I do about that sort of technology, but it's only really available if you plug in your headphones to the console directly. But in the nature of actually recording a Let's Play, well, I have a very different setup than what you will most likely have in your home if you are not someone that typically records your gameplay. So I cannot, unfortunately, utilize the 3D audio to its fullest potential, but I have dabbled in 3D audio in the game by plugging my headset directly into the controller, which of course inherently removes the ability to... Oh my god. Inherently removes the ability to listen to audio in the recording. But I will say the 3D audio is quite cool and quite nice and does sound very good. And if you've ever had problems with actually listening to audio through your headphones on, say, the PlayStation 4, maybe you had like some crackling because it's a wireless controller going to your PlayStation 4, I can confirm there is none of those issues present in the PlayStation 5 controller going to the PlayStation 5 itself, which is super, super nice, because I always ran into those weird issues trying to listen to the game that way. Also, I heard something break in the distance, and it sounds like it was an enemy, but there's a chance that it might have just been nothing. Or a ragdoll just going straight into a body. That's definitely a possibility. Might be an enemy up here. I actually keep forgetting to go over here, but I do think there's an item, yeah. Alright, more crescent moon grass. I should also show off the menus, as many people only watch the first episode of the series. At that point, though, we're 20 minutes in, so at this point, everyone has stopped watching. So hello to the one person that is watching the series still. Hi, how you doing? There is a lovely little inventory here. It looks very nice, very modern, very sleek. You can equip and unequip your gear if you so choose. Look at them. Look at that hot bod. That hot-ass bod. And then we also got our ring. We can equip and unequip that, of course. And our inventory, of which you get 5 quick slot items. And then we have 2 items, or ammo items for your bow, and 2 ammo items for your crossbow, which are separate. I don't know if these add to your weight or not. I do believe, don't these, yeah, your healing items do weigh you down a little bit, so you have to keep that in mind when you're going around playing the video game. So we're just going to remove a couple of the other healing items. We can also remove the mail breaker, but we're at 90% equipment burden, so like, we're going to be heavy rolling like the worst of times. Alright, in Forlorn Outpost. I say the lighting is absolutely gorgeous. We got our strong attack, one of my favorite attacks in the game that comes with the knight. Aw, man, come on. I want to parry him. Or not. Apparently I don't want to parry him at all. There is blood, though, on your character model now, which is pretty nice. I don't think that was featured in the original Demon's Souls. Most likely this was added into the game because of Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 featuring the blood. Although it's not as much blood. It would be cool if there was even more blood. This is more like Dragon Age Origins blood, you know? The weird look of it all, where it just always gets into the mouths of everyone. And when you're talking to all the NPCs in Dragon Age Origins, all you can see is... Man. That's just not nice, sir. I don't appreciate it. Man, I have to use a healing item here. Oh, no! Here we go. Come on, give me. Really? There we go. Oh my god. I got used to parrying in this game. What a nightmare. Wow, actually, it doesn't really heal as much as I thought it would. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Come on, first try. There we go. I got it. I figured it out, guys. Easy, right? You just gotta do it the first time. That's how that all works. Alright. I know there's an archer at the top here. I just forget there's a dude that charges down the stairs. That's more Half Moon grass. Half Moon looks like the go-to good grass. Excellent. Alright, we got our healing grass back from that last battle, so that's always good. Now, the thing is about Demon's Souls, typically I find a lot of the time you are playing the game at half health if you don't want to play online. So you have this weird trade-off of, do you want to become alive? Or do you want, and have max health be higher? Or do you want to be essentially like half dead? Or dead, I guess, because you're kind of like, you know, a soul. And that's kind of a really intelligent piece of game design from FromSoftware there. How they made it so, hey, if you want to have max health, you have to engage with the online component of Demon's Souls, which is really, really clever, in my opinion. Man, I'm always just a little too early on that, aren't I? You gotta look at their hands. There's not really any other way to do it. But I'm just not used to all their animations. I mean, come on now. Gimme. I just need to fish for the... Oh, God. He really delays it, doesn't he? Again, I know I can go up for that backstab, but I'm trying to master the parry. And as things typically go in the Souls games for me, it's learn the parry first, and thus you will learn the game. Unless you're talking about bosses, and then typically, you can't really parry the bosses. Unless it's like the final boss of Dark Souls, and that boss just becomes kind of like a joke once you figure it out, unfortunately. Alright, do we heal up and actually try and kill this boss? It's possible. I guess I'll just take off my clothes. Let's remove all this crap. There we go. I believe as long as you're below 50%, you can do... wait. Is that correct? Is that the fastest roll in the game? Hold on. I couldn't tell you, bro. I couldn't tell you. Oh, you can just press left to do this. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. That seems good enough to me. So right now, I don't even think we can block this guy. So we just gotta kinda get in there and attack his booty. Oh god. I love it when he does that one. Reminds me a lot of the demon in the very first demon that you fight in the Asylum. Also known as the Asylum Demon, wouldn't you know? Crazy how that works. Thing is, I find a lot of this guy's attacks do go straight through my shield. Whenever I've tried to block this guy anyway. So we gotta just be careful. I know I'm holding my shield up a lot, but that's just out of pure habit of playing Souls games. Shield's almost always up once I'm at full stamina. I didn't even dodge that one. Oh god, okay. Dodge. No way, he got through it! Because I'm at the wall, I guess. Okay. Well, that kind of sucked. Ah, unfortunate. Alright. I guess I couldn't dodge through that in time, but hey, I did alright. Almost got 50% of its HP.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not quit the Nexus, but the 5 Archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
You have died and the Nexus has imprisoned your soul. You cannot escape the Nexus. And you can also not level until you fight and kill the first boss, which is super funny because it's like, hey, not only is the game difficult, but also you can't level until you get good. However, by capturing demons' souls, you can get your body back. You may also notice that when we get subsequent deaths After that first one, we'll get different, or a different little text blurb when it says you died. The first one, it says something like, you died, but also your soul is now trapped by the Nexus, and we'll be stuck here essentially until the end of the game. So I hope you guys join me as we continue on our journey into Boletaria and face the challenges ahead of Demon Souls. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.